Hello, my dear students. Welcome back. Today we are going to work in grammar. So I need that you take your book. So let's go. So the topic that we are going to learn today is the present simple tense. Okay. What is the simple present tense? It tells us about everyday activities. So the simple present tense helps us to talk about our daily routines, about what we do, and also about what are the activities that we do every day. Nos dice sobre las actividades que nosotros hacemos a diario, ¿verdad? For example, we can say we learn every day, I do my homework, I drink water, I take a shower twice a day. Okay, so it tells us about everyday activities. Here we have some rules about the present simple tense. Okay, so we are going to see the first one. And the number one we have here, add an S to verbs for he, she, and it. Ok, como les estaba dando los ejemplos, por ejemplo, I do my homework, or I drink water, or I walk every day. Okay, so here we have one rule. Tenemos una regla aquí que nos dice that we have to add an S to the verbs for he, she, and it. So we're going to see an example. And here we have he walks, she eats, it drinks. Si ustedes prestaron atención a los ejemplos que les mencioné, cuando yo menciono I drink water, si se fijan cuando digo drink, ahí the last sound it is the letter K, the sound K, okay? That is the last sound. Y aquí tenemos en el tercer ejemplo, it drinks. The final sound, it is S. Okay, because we have to add S when we are talking about he, she, and it. Tenemos que agregarle the letter S cuando hablamos al verbo, cuando hablamos, cuando lo usamos con los pronombres he, she, and it. Okay, so in this case, we don't have to add another thing to those verbs. If you see, the only thing it is the letter S, okay? So he walks to the school. She eats pizza. It drinks water, okay? So we have to add the letter S. And also here we have another rule. It says, for verbs that end in O, SH, CH, double S, double Z, or X, add ES. Ok, si se fijan en el primero nos dicen que tenemos que agregar just the verb, the letter S. Ok, solo la letra S. And if you see here we have walk. Terminan en otras consonantes y lo único que nosotros vamos a agregarle es S. Pero cuando tenemos un verbo que termina on those in those letters, por ejemplo, O, SH, CH y esas otras que tenemos ahí, tenemos que aprender bien que cuando un verbo termina en esas letras y lo estamos usando con he, she, and it, we have to add ES. Here we are going to see some examples. The first one we have wash. So, can you see what are the last letters? Are S and H. So the rule says that we have to add ES. Okay, so we have wash, washes. For example, she washes the car. Okay, she washes the car. Now here we have catch. If you see, the final letters are C and H. Okay, so that means that we have to add ES. So catch now is catches. He catches the ball. Okay, he catches the ball. So remember that we are going to add just to the verbs when that has those letters at the end, and when we use those verbs with he, she, and it. So another example here we have go ends in o, so we have to add es. So goes. He goes to the supermarket. She goes to the cinema. Okay. Then here we have fix, and if you see, the last letter of fix is the letter X. Okay, and then we have fixes. Okay, he fixes the car. Okay, he fixes the stove. So remember that we have to add es or s just to the verbs when we are using with the pronouns he, she, and it. Okay, solo cuando usemos cuando estemos usando los pronombres he, she, and it, entonces vamos a utilizar estas reglas que estamos viendo. Okay, now here in the number 3, we have 4 verbs that end in y, change the y to I and add es. Okay, so we are going to see some examples. So if you see here, we have carry. Carry ends in y. Okay, ends in y. So that means that we have to change the letter y and add the vowel I and then add es. So now it is carries. Here we have apply, and we have to change the y and add I and then es. So now we have applies. Okay, carry, carries, apply, and applies. For example, she carried the backpack. So that sentence, what do you think? It is wrong or it's okay? It's wrong, right? Because here we have to add the I and es. Okay, so it is she carries the backpack. Okay, so we have to change the y when before the letter, before the y, it is a consonant. Here in carry, the consonant is R, ¿ok? Como la consonante que tenemos, como antes de la Y, tenemos una consonante, entonces podemos aplicar esa regla y cambiarla por la vowel I y luego agregar ES. Si antes de la letter Y no tuviéramos una consonante, sino que una vocal, entonces esta regla no se aplica. Okay, so now we have a activity. So I need that you go to your book to page 36. In your book, page 36. And here we have one activity. The activity E. Okay, so the activity E is we have to complete the crossword puzzle with present simple tense of the verb in parentheses. Ok, en su libro tenemos un crossword puzzle. Ustedes lo van a hacer, yo les voy a ayudar con las primeras dos. Okay, in the number 1 we have the sentence. It says, her brother mixed ketchup and mustard for his French fries. Ok, si se fijan en su libro, tenemos ahí en el cuadro de abajo que dice down. Ok, ahí tenemos the number 1. Y es la misma oración que yo les tengo aquí. Her brother mixed ketchup and mustard for his French fries. Ok, tenemos que pensar cómo quedaría el verbo que está entre paréntesis para poder resolver nuestro puzzle. Ok, so here if you see, we are talking about her brother. Ok, we are talking about he. So, as we are using he, we have to add what to the verb. ¿Qué le tenemos que agregar al verbo mix? Ya que estamos hablando acerca de él. Okay, if you see the last letter, it is X. Okay, so what do we have to add? Yes, we have to add ES. Entonces nos quedaría mixes, right? Entonces en su libro, donde está el número 1 en el puzzle, van a escribir mixes hacia abajo. Okay, then in the number 2, si se fijan, esta oración está en el cuadro de arriba. en su libro que dice con el título Across. So, this is the number 2. This is the number 2. So it says, she eats carrots when she studies. So here, if you see, we are talking about she, okay? So, here we have the verb study, and if you see, ends in Y. Okay, so that means that we have to apply one rule here. How are we going to write this verb? ¿Cómo vamos a escribir entonces este verbo? ¿Cómo nos quedaría if we are talking about she? And it is studies. Thank you. Yes, study. If you see, here we changed the letter Y and add I and then ES. Ok, entonces ahora ustedes van a continuar resolviendo el puzzle. Recuerden aplicar las reglas que aprendimos. Si no, pueden retroceder al video para recordar en qué momento vamos a aplicar las reglas del present simple tense. Ok, so when you finish, we are going to move to the next page. Okay, so now we're going to see about a present continuous tense. Okay, vamos a ver new topic. Here we have present continuous tense. And what is that? So it's to tell about an action that is happening at the moment we are speaking. Okay, so tell about an action that is happening at the moment we are speaking. So right now, this moment that I'm speaking, I'm explaining the lesson, okay? Now, in this moment, you are paying attention to the video, okay? In this moment, you are learning a new topic, okay? So that is present continuous tense, okay? That is present continuous because we are doing an action right now, okay? So we're going to see one rule, and here is that we have to add to the verb ing, okay? Here we are going to see some examples. For example, here we have the verb drink. So if you see there, we added ing. So it is drinking. Then we have jump, and we add ing, jumping. Okay, remember to add to the verb ing. So remember that we use present continuous to talk about actions that are happening in the moment. Okay, as I told you, in this moment I'm explaining. Okay, if you listen there, the base form of the verb is explain. Okay, but as I'm explaining in this moment, so I added ing to the verb. Explaining, okay? I'm explaining the topic. You are listening right now. You are paying attention right now. You are learning right now, okay? So, now we have another activity in page 37. Okay, entonces nos vamos a la página 37 de nuestro libro de grammar. And there we have the activity A. Answer the question using the information in parentheses in the present continuous tense. Okay. So here we have the first one, en la misma que ustedes tienen en su libro, ¿verdad? Number 1. What is Mark ordering? If you see here, we have the verb ordering, and here we have ing. Okay, so we have to answer that question, and we have to use the word that is in the parentheses, okay? Vamos a usar entonces la palabra que está en paréntesis para poder responder la pregunta. So, what is Mark ordering? So, the answer is Mark is ordering a pizza. Okay, si se fijan en la pregunta tenemos what is, here we have the WH word, what, okay? Is the verb to be, and then we have the subject, in this case is Mark, and then we have the verb with ing form. So we have ordering. So now in the answer we have to write first the subject, okay? Aquí en la respuesta ya tenemos que escribir primero the subject, in this case, Mark, okay? Then the verb to be, okay, that is. In this case, is because we are talking about he, okay? He. So remember that with he, she, and it, we use is. Okay, so Mark is, and then we have to write the verb in ing form. Okay, so Mark is ordering. Remember, order is the base form, and here we have ing. Okay, so it is ordering a pizza because we are using the word that is in the in parentheses. Okay, so now the number 2, we have, what is the chef tossing? Okay, entonces necesito que detengan el video un ratito y piensen de qué manera no podríamos responder esta pregunta. ¿Cómo nos quedaría esta respuesta? Okay, so first, now we are talking about the chef, right? So we have to write the subject, it is the chef, and then the verb to be is, then the verb with ing form, and then the complement that we have a salad. So the chef is tossing a salad. Okay, that's the answer. Now the next question, we have the number 3. What is Marianne drinking? What is Marianne drinking? So what is the answer? Can you help me? ¿Cuál sería la respuesta? Pueden detener el video un momentito y pensar en la respuesta. Okay, so the answer it is Marianne is drinking apple juice. Okay, Marianne is drinking apple juice. Subject Marianne is verb to be, then the verb in ing form, drinking, and then the complement, apple juice. Okay, Marianne is drinking apple juice. Now the number 4. What are your brothers putting on their hamburgers? So, what is the answer? Can you help me? What are your brothers putting on their hamburgers? So the answer is, my brothers are putting ketchup on their hamburgers. Okay, my brothers, so they are the subject, are the verb to be. Si se fijan aquí no tenemos is, sino que are. Because remember that we use are for you, they, and we. So in this case, we are talking about they. Okay, so we use are. My brothers are putting ketchup on their hamburgers. So here we have putting. Okay, we added ing. That is the form with ing. So that is the answer for the number 4. Okay, next one. Number 5. What is Nancy bringing to the table? What is Nancy bringing to the table? Okay, can you help me with the answer? Think about it. So now the answer is Nancy is bringing some dessert to the table. Okay, Nancy's subject is the verb to be, bringing, the verb with ing form, and then we have some, the complement, some dessert to the table. Okay, so now the number 6 we have, what is Miss Richie eating? Okay, remember that we have to use the word that is, or the words that are in the parentheses. Okay, so what is Miss Richie eating? The answer is Miss Richie is eating Chinese food. Okay, so now it's just missing the number 7. Okay, lo único que nos hace falta entonces para poder completar esta página es la número 7. Esa ustedes solitos me la van a completar. Okay, just the number 7. Solo la última la van a trabajar solitos. Okay, so if you have any question, you can send me a message, and we are going to review this topic in the class. Okay, So if you want to review something, the only thing that you need it is to see again the video, okay, or to watch again the video. So that's all for today, my dear students. Thank you. Bye bye.